Hello, I am Carrie, and this is Beyond the Womb Tarot, where I channel messages that help you continue to grow beyond the womb or expand your mind outside of your current comfort zone to enable you to become your highest self. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, watching. I just appreciate your energy. So I want to get started. It is the full moon tonight, full moon in Sagittarius. I love doing full moon energy readings because it's like we get this. I feel like with the full moon, it kind of ushers in this new energy that we get to utilize and deal with and understand, and it interacts us, it affects us, even though people say, oh, that's not true, da, da, da. It really does affect us. And so getting to know what type of energy that's coming in is one of my favorite things to do. So that's why I love doing these full moon energy readings. This is the blue moon because it's the second moon this month in May, and it's the full moon in Sagittarius. I want to say, when I was about to hit record, I had so many little termite babies. I guess they're not babies. I don't know if they're spawning. I don't really understand termite behavior, but they were coming in my window because they were attracted to the light that I had up. I had a brighter light up. And I'm like, ooh, it's giving symbolism. It's also giving, like, even though I turned my light down, they didn't stop coming in. I ended up having to spray. And I think the entry point where they're coming in is wet, so they can't really fly down here. But I feel like you're probably going to see them during this reading, because they are just, they're a lot. It's a lot of them. But I feel like there's a lot of symbolism around, like, your light. Like, it doesn't matter if people hate on you or whatever. Even if you dim your light, they still gonna keep hating. So you might as well shine as bright as possible. Be yourself. Do your thing. And another thing is, like, this could also, like, this full moon could be illuminating some of those people who are like that in your life, who are like coming for your light, basically, who are coming for you, who don't have good intentions for you. It could also be illuminating underlying destructive behavior, because termites are, like, they eat wood. And so there could be some underlying something that you should, like, address, basically, in your life. It could be within yourself, it could be outside of you. So I just wanted to give that message because we have some friends that are going to be joining us. Little termite friends. Anyway, I've already pulled the deck, and it's been a while since I've done this, or pulled the cards, but it's been a while since I've done this because I'm using 3 different decks here. I used to do this in the beginning, like when I was learning tarot, and I'm like, why did I stop? Because it just gives you so much more information using different decks. And if you need to duplicate another card, like a card that's already been used, like say the Two of Wands, it can be used again in another deck. So yeah, I'm just happy that I'm doing this again. We're starting out here at top with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And then we have one deck that I think this is my most recent purchased deck, but I just feel like they go so perfectly with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and that's the Fairy Tarot cards. And then going to the Angel Wisdom Tarot on the bottom. Alright, let's get started. Over here, self-love. So this is the part, especially when I was talking about dimming the light, that I was thinking of. It's not about you dimming your light. It's about your light shining brightly, actually. You kind of like being that girl or that guy, like you being really in your element, and it's not because of anybody but you. It's because you've been pouring into yourself and taking care of yourself, and I think those aspects of you are kind of showing up right now. Like, you just might be looking real good right now because of the self-care you've done, or because of, how your attitude is positive and everybody else around you is negative. Like, you just might be standing out and shining bright, and it's just because of the work you've done on yourself, the energy you've put into yourself. And we have the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. That's kind of like this whole row. I'm really getting like your good energy, and this 6 of Pentacles card is not necessarily, it's not the same as you normally see this card. Normally it's about equal giving and receiving, but this lady, do you see all these people's hands that are reaching out towards her? I just feel like Right now you're very attractive, and then the folks, they want a piece of it. They want to be all up in your energy. They want to benefit from you, from being around you. You could even have some kind of influence, and they're like, let me get a piece of that. You could look good, and they're like, let me get a piece of that. You might be cooking a meal, let me get a piece of that. I cracked my own self up. But you're looking real good right now, and it would be great for you to really pay attention to your energy and actually keep some of it to yourself. I feel like there's people who are seeing opportunities with you, and they're like, this person, they got a lot. Let me scooch up closer and see what, like, how I can benefit as well. This doesn't necessarily have to be nefarious energy, but I do feel like it would be smart of you to pay attention to folks, especially if they're coming around, you know, after a while, or if there are new people in your life. It would be smart of you to pay attention to their intentions. And then we've got hunger, 3 of Wands, and justice. So, I mean, you're walking around looking good, smelling good, cooking good, all that, you know, to the outside world, everything's great, you're looking attractive, but I really feel like you've been pouring it into yourself for a reason. Like there's a goal that you have in mind, there's something that you want to do. When I say pouring into yourself, it's not necessarily self-care like we think about when it comes to, you know, massages and facials and nails, hair, all that. I think it's more about you putting yourself into a space where you can feel joy every day. Like this Nine of Cups, like you can feel like your best self every day, like you're putting in the work so that that is what your reality is like. And bug. And again, people are seeing that within you. But the reason that you've been putting this in is because you have goals and things. Like you have a plan, you have goals, you have things that you want to do and achieve. And that's why, like, either maybe you're stockpiling money, maybe you're working on your look because you want to be on camera more. Maybe you are getting your contacts together in terms of like strengthening the relationships around you, etc., etc., etc. Like people seeing this changing you, and it's because of this hunger. Like there's something that we want, and it's making me think of that song, that Moana song. How far go? Oh, I don't know the song, but it's basically the song that she talks about. Hey, I love being on this little island, but the ocean calls to me. Like it's calling me. So this is where you are right now with this hunger. It's like there's something out there for me. There's something out there that I'm working towards. And I do feel like it's an intentional, like you are intentionally doing these things. But there's like this element of, yeah, I'm working on it, but it's going to take some time. Yeah, I'm working on it, but it's a distant thing. But this, I feel like the energy of this full moon is like, no, it's not that distant. It's not very far away. Like you are literally on the right track to get everything you want. And the way that this moon is so big, hold on, let me pick this card up. It's like it's closer than you think. Like it looks so close. It's like right there. I feel like these things that you're working on, and these things that you have, like that are your goals, they are close to coming true. Like you're literally right there. This 3 of Wands card is all about your ships coming in. It's like these are the things that you've been desiring, hungering for. They're very close to you. They're coming in, and it's being sealed by justice. It's like this is for you. These things are for you. You and these things are one. They belong. Like it's balanced. It's something that you've worked, you put in the work for, so you get it back. It's not like something that you are striving for that you have no, like, that you could never even reach for because it's so far outside of your realm because you haven't worked hard for it. No, this is stuff that you work hard for, and it's coming. Like the rewards are coming for you for doing it and putting in the work. And so whatever your goals are might be so strong in your mind right now. Like you might not be able to stop thinking about it. It might be just a hunger within you. Something that it's like, okay. I can't stop thinking about this and that. I can't stop thinking about this. Like I keep planning. Box. I keep planning this. I keep, you know, hoping and desiring for this, and I can't get it out of my brain. All I can do is wake up every day and you know, still work on the plan, do more. You know, what's the next step, this and that. Like you might be feeling that kind of energy. It could be giving you anxiety even, because it's not like the thing that you want. It's not like you have an appointment to go and get it. It's something that's still coming, that you're still kind of putting together. And so you might be getting some anxiety because you don't really know, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen exactly. But you know that you're planning for it and you're putting all the pieces together. For example, if you're looking for a new job, and it might be something that you've been studying for, like a new job that's kind of like a level up. So you got to, prepare for it. You got to like get some new skills that you didn't necessarily have before, but the job hasn't come across your desk yet. But you're like, oh, I'm ready. I think I have this, and it'd be great if it came at this time because of these plans that I have, and da. But it's just not solid or concrete yet. You just keep thinking about it. It's like, oh. And then we've got extremes: hot moon, two of swords, and the two of pentacles. It's interesting. We're talking about extremes because it's like there's this thing that calls to you, right? There's this thing that you really desire, you really want, but it's not really fully concrete yet. You can't touch it yet. It's not here yet. When it comes to extremes, there's always going to be something directly opposite of that. And so it is something that is here, but it's not going to be what you want. There's something that you want, and then there's something that's available to you to have. When I see this card, I always think about temptation. It's like this full moon, I think, and it can even be showing you where it is in your life that you have settled. It's like this, I wanted this, but this was available to me, so I took it. You could be seeing how that thing that you just took because it was available to you is getting in the way of you getting what you really and truly want. Or right now you can be presented with opportunities that are not exactly what it is that you want, but they're there. Like, oh, I was looking for a job that paid 10K more, but this one is here right now. It's less money, but at least it's a job. But it's not the one that you wanted. Like, you know exactly what you want. So it's like, I feel like there's some temptation out there as well as to like whether or not, like, do you really want what you say what you want? Because there's an opportunity for you to get something. It's just not going to really be what you want. It's going to be something though. It's up to you. Then we have assessing the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So it's like, okay, what is it that you truly want? I do believe that you know exactly what it is that you want, but there's that temptation that's in the way. So you're going to have to basically take some time out to really think about it and say, okay, do I really want this? Am I prepared to settle? Should I take this because it's here? Like, I can even see you doing that pros and cons list where you like write down one column of pros, one column of cons, and trying to decide which opportunity is going to be the best for you. And then you're going to go get it. Like the King of Wands he goes after whatever it is that he desires. Nobody can really stop the King of Wands from getting what he wants. And then whatever he desires is going to have to do with his emotions. It's going to have to do with like his heart, hopefully. Hopefully the choice that you make is a heart-based choice and you go towards the direction that is the best for you, the thing that you really care for and desire. Like, you're going to be making this decision with your heart, though, not necessarily with your mind. It's going to be, even though this assessing card and we're talking about pros and cons, I feel like it's funny, like in the movies, I always feel like when women are asking their girlfriends for advice on like, what should I do? How should I do this? And they're always like, you're going to go back and forth about this, but we already know what you want to do in your heart. Like, what is your heart telling you? And I really feel like that's this energy. This is like, oh, back and forth. Oh, this opportunity is not good for me, or oh, this and that, and if I wait this long, then that. Like, there's going to be a lot of deliberation, but there's going to be a clear winner when it comes to what it is that you want from your heart, like on the inside of you. Like, what is the inside of you telling you? What is your heart telling you? That is what's going to be like your tiebreaker, your deal breaker. Yes, there will be juggling, but to be honest with you, I think I know that you know what you want. But it's going to be up to you to trust your intuition and trust, your heart, even though it might not look like the best option or opportunity, even though you might have to wait longer for it, even though you might have to sacrifice something, like even though it might not, it might not be here right now. You got to really look at what's the best opportunity for you. what's really in alignment with your heart. And then it will come. I honestly feel like this full moon is really showing you your true desires and the things that are getting in the way of that. The things, the people, the decisions, the actions you're taking that are getting in the way of you getting your heart's desire. It's also kind of illuminating to you too, because I think sometimes we can hide what it is that we really desire from ourselves, because we know like either A, it might not be something that we can get like easily, or B, it might be something that's scary. It's like, oh, this scares me. This desire of mine scares me. What do you mean? You want me to go up on stage and do stand-up comedy? What if people boo me? Nope, I don't care about that. I just want to stay and be an accountant. I'm not concerned with those other dreams. And like, you can kind of delude yourself, but I feel like this full moon is just pulling back the veil and it's like, no, you want what you want, the way you want, how you want it. And you're going to be feeling that right now during this full moon. Okay, very exciting. Please let me know if this resonates with you. I'll see you in the next one.